Here we go again. The dynamic duo has been in hiatus for 6 months.
Injury.
Thanos.
He snapped, but he didn't take me.
But he takes his arm.
Yep. That's all he could take.
We're back. And this is the Avengers Endgame. We've been waiting for a long time. We had so many theories. Everybody's talking about it for 11 months. Is somebody going to die? Am I going to cry? It's going to be a 6-hour movie. What's going to happen? But we are here. And this is our review. This is me, Frankie D, my buddy Walter, and you reviews. And we're going to do review whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, man.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Coming up.
Snap it. That's it. Let's do this. Let's do this.
We're back. I survived the snap. He survived the surgery. Except when I hit him. Okay, Avengers Endgames. 3 hours. Guys, use diapers, a cap, whatever you can, because you don't want to miss a single minute of this movie, in my opinion.
Apparently Kleenex too.
Yeah, my eyes maybe are red. This is like a rock, never cry. I'm just a baby. But first, on everything I want to tell you, before we say by the movie, because we can't say much because this is no spoiler. My hat off to Kevin Feige, because this guy came up with the idea 11 years ago, first with Iron Man, and then come out with 22 movies, 11 years. And this is the season finale of the TV show. It's like every movie was an episode or a season, and this is a series finale from phase number 3 that he did. And honestly, nobody ever done that, and nobody would ever do that. I don't think Marvel can replicate this one, because the story from the first to the last is all get together. And my hat off. Please be on time in the movie, because usually the Marvel movie start with the logo of the movie, the Marvel letters, and something happened before that. So don't be lazy and be 5 minutes before it's supposed to start the movie, because it's very, very important and very touchy. Very, very well done.
It's a good setup. It's definitely a good setup.
Yeah, because if you think it start with the letters like it always start, like traditional Marvel, it's not. So it's so well done, that little 5 minutes before that. And from me, I'm going to be the first one who do the review this time. Thank you, Walter, the special guest, like always. We already knew that. And my buddy, who haven't been done anything with me in 6 months, but it's okay. I was going to hit it in the arm again. I almost hit it again.
No, he did.
And he had surgery.
Twice.
So
today.
it is, I'm so sorry, but I'm so used to do this and again. So, to me, 3 hours, if it may be 4 hours, I don't care. I just don't care. It's a roller coaster. A lot of critics, I don't read much of the review because I didn't want to see any spoilers. But a lot of people say the first 2 hours is a little bit slow, and the last hour is an epic. To me, the first 2 hours is a great movie. It's a 3-part movie, 1 hour, 2 hours, and 3 hours. To me, the first 2 hours is set up to the last final hour. In my opinion, and it's not just me because everybody's saying that, not just it's epic, the last hour. It's one of the best hours in any movies you can see this year. I don't think anybody can do an hour like they did in the end of this movie. Touchy, absolutely. Funny, absolutely. Are you gonna cry? If you are sensitive and a fanatic of Marvel like me, yes. If you are like him, I don't know. We'll see. But it's unbelievable what they done in this movie. The special effects are awesome. They just wrap it up the story for everybody, because this is 22 movies. They had to wrap it up the story of 22 movies, and so many different characters, so many different stories. It's amazing how they did it. I mean, the Russo brothers are the best directors ever for any comics, in my opinion. I don't think they can beat them.
Okay.
Because, and at least in the MCU, the best movies in the MCU are the one that they directed. And this is, it's amazing what they done. I mean, they didn't write the script. These guys who wrote the script, they're genius. I mean, really, how they come up with the ideas, how they come up with the end, no spoilers.
That's it.
What can I say?
You're speechless.
Speechless. I leave a little moment for my guest, Walter.
I guess 6 months without a review. And this
Yeah,
guy,
well, he's
I
always
get no talk time because
he's always busy.
this guy is like so
busy, you know.
He's such a Marvel
so
fanatic.
busy.
Anyways, all right. So, my opinion. Here you go.
Absolutely, I want to see
As
what they
a
think.
Marvel fan too. All right.
Most of the DC, but it's okay.
No, Marvel fan too. I thought it was great. I thought it was a great movie. I thought it was funny. You know,
Very funny.
I thought it was like the story was awesome. I like how, you know, like you said, 22 movies, they just wrapped it up in one. Like that was awesome.
It was not easy to do it.
The setup, the first 2 hours, yeah, it had its funny moments and stuff like that. Even though like the second hour it kind of like slowed down, the pace like actually did slow down. But it was, once again, it was a good setup for the third hour. Which
But it's slow down. And sorry to interrupt you, but it's slow down. A lot of people say that. It's slow down because
it's true. It doesn't mean it
built
sucks.
up. It built up the moment.
It doesn't mean it sucks.
No, but
Hold
it built
on.
up.
Stop crying.
Listen,
He's
it
about to
built
cry
up
right
the
now.
moment for the most epic
See,
part.
he just
This
has
the
to
last
talk
hour.
over. He has to talk.
I'm sorry.
Shut up. Anyways,
I'm sorry, sweetie.
the second hour, like it's the slowest one, you know. But at the same time, like it doesn't suck. It just like it slows down the pace, you know. But it's a good setup for the third one. And that's what I was saying before you get all sensitive. Anyways,
Well, you know,
So-
I've been crying a lot today, so I just,
you did cry. Like he did cry.
I just, you know,
You cried a
I'm really touchy.
He's very
touchy.
sensitive. He's super sensitive.
We can't say anything. And I hope you watch reviews. Of course, thank you for watching us. But make sure they have no spoilers. Don't read anything. If you're going to watch it today, next couple of days, get off of the media, Facebook, because it's always an idiot. It's always some stupid guy who just say, I'm going to be funny. I'm going to tell what happened. And it'll ruin your moment. It's going to ruin your moment. In this movie, there are a lot of things that happen, and if you know it, it's going to ruin your movie. You're probably going to see it again. I'm going to see it tomorrow and after
I'll see it
tomorrow
on Saturday.
and the next 3 or 4 days. I'm going to see it probably every day.
I'm watching it Saturday. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. But keep going. I'm sorry.
But yeah, like I feel like all the characters, you know, like it was good. Like I don't know. I'm kind of speechless the way they did it. Because I mean, it worked out fine. If you're like a comic book fan too, they pay a lot of tribute to the comic books.
Yeah.
There's a lot of events that happen that you're just like, oh, wait a minute, like that did happen, you know, that happened, and like it's pretty cool. I thought it was.
I think the fans from the Marvels and the fans of the comics, but especially the Marvels, they're gonna be so satisfied with this movie because it wrapped it up a lot of stories. And again, it's not easy because, you know, 22 movies. There's a lot,
Yeah.
from the Guardian to everybody. I mean, there's just so many stories, so many characters, and it's everybody. And the special effects are insane.
Yeah,
I mean,
special effects were-
already Infinity War was insane.
My boy Thanos, he's a beast.
It's
Give
just-
him props.
Thanos-
Josh Brolin.
But it's just, it
Yeah.
looks so real. It looks so real. Everybody looks so real. It's insane. And just, you know, and sometimes you see movies that are great special effects, but some special effects are like, a little bit.
You're showing your fangirlism right there.
Because I'm a Marvel
It looks
guy.
super real.
I'm a
Like
Marvel guy.
outer space and stuff like that. It looks so real. Like it was crazy. Those aliens, oh my gosh, it looks so real. That's just,
Aliens. It looks like if they're gonna be aliens, that's the way it's supposed to look.
oh really? Alright, so no.
I want to touch it again, but I can't.
This guy, I'm gonna kill him. There's not gonna be any Frankie D, nothing.
I'm gonna be crying for pain when they're gonna kill me.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, I thought it was great. Also, before we ended or anything, the credits. There's no after credit scenes, guys.
There is not the credit,
So-
but
But what? There's
it's
no
a
ending
little
credits.
bit. It's a nice moment before all the major credits, when you see the first scene, but there's no scene, and the way they ended up with every character, how they put the pictures and the signatures. That's the spoiler, but it was well done. As they die, when you start coming all the little credits,
once that ends, black screen and credits, you can leave.
When you see the black screen with the letters, it just go. Yeah, it's not. But another thing of this movie, and I forgot the name, the one who wrote the Avengers score. It's gonna be forever. That is epic. That music and the music set up in this movie was so well done, so well placed. Songs and the score. It's just, again, all had to do because the Russo brothers, which one of the Russo brothers isn't in the movie. But it was amazing, and the music and everything else. Of course, as you see, it's a must go or don't go. I mean, if you don't go to this movie, you're just from another planet, because this movie announced that it may break $1 billion in the next 3 days. They tried to make it 300 in the United States, and probably will be between 900 million worldwide to 1 billion. I wouldn't be surprised. They deserve it. Absolutely, they deserve it. They deserve it. The CD, this is a must go. Absolutely a must go. And must go 1, 2, or 3 times. Because you're probably going to see in some moment that you miss something. Because you were teared up, or you were joking around, or because a lot of things happened.
Just because you were laughing. You probably missed like a little bit of dialogue. I didn't hear a couple of things that
yeah, people were laughing and said, what the heck?
Good crowd. We
got a great crowd. Yeah. We got a fanatic. First show.
If you're gonna go to a Marvel movie or like any comic book movie, you gotta go like the first showings, because
that's what we do. The real fanatics, the nerds, the fans of the movie.
Yeah, wearing that I Survived shirt. Anyways,
I survived, man. I survived. It's not.
Apparently not, because you were crying. You didn't survive.
I didn't survive the crying, but it just, I'm human. I'm human. But it's a must go for you.
It's a must go. Yeah, it's a must.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna watch it again on Saturday. So it's gonna be great.
And I think everybody who's watching the movie, I don't think somebody's gonna watch it only once. I think that people are gonna watch it more than once. It's gonna be probably for a month in the top 1 or 2. I don't think any movie can do a competition to this movie in the next 30 days. I don't think it's any movie coming up in the next 3 weeks they can compete with this one.
Yeah, they got lucky that John Wick isn't coming out.
John Wick will be the next one. They probably will be beating this. Godzilla is still at the end of the next month. Yeah, hopefully, maybe he will do the review with me. Who knows? It's just maybe he's busy doing nothing.
Not if he continues to hit my shoulder.
I had to hit you the other shoulder, so maybe you can't. But I think that's it. I think we can't talk too much about it. But it's a must go. It's a movie well wrapped, the 22 episodes. And
22 episodes?
To me, it's 22 episodes.
Some long episodes.
It's a long episode. It's 22 movies. To me, it's a TV show.
The finale being 3 hours?
It's series finale to me. That's the way I see it.
That's a long episode.
Look, and then we talk about movies. Not even Star Wars. Took 41 years to do 9 movies.
And they all sucked.
Well, the one in the middle, really, they're bad. They're
all Star Wars.
The 1, 2, and 3.
9 movies, and they all sucked.
But no, he's not a Star Wars fanatic. But yeah, I'm gonna have to hit again in the shoulder. I think I hit in the shoulder. But no other franchise can do this. Not even Harry Potter, who did 7 movies, can do in so many years like this. Nobody will replicate this. Nobody can do this. And you had to give it kudos. You had to applaud what Kevin Feige did as a producer of this one. Of course, Stan Lee appeared in this one. They all say this is the end of appearing Stan Lee, but Kevin Feige said, no, the end of Phase 3 is when Spider-Man. That's what Kevin Feige said. Everybody thought this is the end of Phase 3. Kevin Feige, Spider-Man Homecoming is the end of Phase 3. And don't forget one thing. Spider-Man is the last movie where Marvel is going back to Sony unless Marvel put the money, and I hope, because going back to Sony, you're gonna screw it up again.
Yeah.
But this is the end. This is the 5th movie contract they have with Spider-Man, and that's the end of Phase 3. And the next year we'll have 2 movies, and it will be the beginning of Phase 4, and that's one more appearance of Stan Lee that he had in the can for Homecoming. So it's still one more little Stan Lee in this one. But other than that, I think we just covered whatever. Yeah.
So for me, it's definitely a must go.
It must go without any
Twice, 3
questions.
times.
Yeah, and well, thank you, Walter, for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you for staying with me. Yeah, I was going to do this, but we can't.
I'm gonna kill this old man. Stop
And
this pacemaker.
thank you guys for coming back. If you're a subscriber, thank you for coming if you're the first one. And I appreciate it. Keep me support and support your movie theater, support your TV shows, support your video games, and give me a hand. Support me. My face with Yoda, click it and subscribe. My other reviews on this side. And until the next time, Walter, thank you again.
Thank you for having me.
And ciao.
Peace.
So bye.